Hello, hello, hello. We can't do a live stream, so yeah. And we're gonna do a beet trauma salad because we don't have candy. It's too early to eat candy, so yeah. I'm gonna start first. Let me think a little bit. So in second or third grade, I was introduced to adult content, aka quote unquote corn and incest. Your turn, Poppy.
Okay. I think like fourth or fifth grade. My grandma was like hitting me, like she was slapping me across the face, and I told the counselor at my school, and she called like CPS and social workers and stuff. And when CPS came to my house to talk to my dad and my grandma, my dad said that I deserved to get hit.
Oh wow. Okay. So in kindergarten. No, not kindergarten. Preschool. There's this other. No, stop it. So my dead name is Emily because I don't like it. And when I used to go by Emily in preschool, there's this other girl named Emily, right? But spelt differently. She's ended with the L-Y, mine ended with the I-E, And let's just say that when oh, okay, I cannot like say it right. So there's at my preschool there's like this little carpet and it had like the alphabets on it, and and when the teacher told us to sit on a letter that like the first letter of your name, I sat on E, right? The other Emily decided to shove me and like pull my hair really, really hard. And like that made me cry. And I think she pulled out a few things of my hair out of my scalps. And yeah.
That's beautiful.
Your turn, Poppy. I gotta get sparkle water.
Let me think. This isn't really trauma, but it's kind of embarrassing. So I think
just go.
Like a few months ago, I like looking at Supersonico NSFW figures and Sukuna NSFW figures, and I was looking at them, and I forgot that I was on my mom's account while I was looking, like my mom's Google account while I was looking at them. And so she comes up to me after me looking at them for like almost 3 weeks. And my mom comes up to me and she's like, "So I've been seeing what you're looking at on my phone. Like I was logged into her account on my phone, but she could see what I was looking up on her phone." And so she was like, "Yeah, I can see what you're looking up from my phone, and it's really disgusting, and I'm taking your phone away." And I didn't get my phone back for a month. And she also spoke about it to me, my sister, and my 2 older siblings. So they had to learn about what I was looking at. And she also found out she also realized when I was looking at those that I was hypersexual.
Okay. And okay, wait. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. During November last year, so when I guess I did something wrong, like I guess we put a wrong dish like where it wasn't supposed to be in the dishwasher, I guess. And my dad went upstairs into my room, and he threatened to beat me because like I guess I wasn't listening. Where like he told me to put the dish in the dishwasher, and I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot where it went, so I just put it where I thought it went. And then he said, and then like after he threatened me, he did like another little threat again. He said, if you forget one more time, I'll make you remember. It was kind of corny, but I was also kind of scared, so I kind of cried, you know?
That's wonderful.
I know, right? He loves me so much.
Yeah. So, one time, this was a little bit ago, and you know the house that caught on fire?
Oh, yeah.
When Grandma was, like, being super rude to me and my mom and Sis Fiona.
Mm-hmm.
One night, he was drunk, and he, and me and Fiona were sitting on, we were eating McDonald's, and
Fiona's his sister.
And we were, like, we were sitting in, like, a little back room in our house. It's, like, there's the living room, and then there's a back room behind the living room where there's, like, the Zen zone. Oh, my God. But it's, like, the Zen zone, and, so we were sitting back there eating McDonald's when I was using Fiona's headphones, and she started to yell at me and ask for her she wasn't even asking for her headphones back. She was telling me to give her headphones back. And I was like, but I'm using them. And she was like, and then I also told, because she told me I could borrow them for a while. And I was still borrowing them. And she was like, no, I want them back. Give them back. And so we started fighting. And Graham, he came over because while he was drunk. And he, like, our McDonald's, like, he just pushed all the McDonald's off onto the carpet and the floor. And we had milkshakes too, so the milkshake got all into the carpet.
No, not the milkshake.
I know. And then he was like, stop fighting. And he started yelling at us like, stop fighting. And then eventually, my mom came in and was like, what the fuck is going on? And he was like, they're fighting and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this. And then, so like basically like after that, I started like having a mental breakdown. And then Grandma was like, they're so annoying. I'm so tired of it. And then he walked over to the shelf of my mom's special china and like other really pretty, like all of her Buddha and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He shook it and everything, it's all glass too. Everything toppled to the ground and shattered. And then me and Fiona had to run to our rooms and pack up our stuff and go to our grandma and walk since Graham took the battery out of the car so we couldn't go anywhere.
What?
Yeah, he took the battery out of the car so we couldn't leave. So we had to get our stuff and walk to our grandma's house to stay there.
It's okay, puppy.
It happened a while ago. I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. So. Bleep, stop it. So, 2nd through 3rd grade, yeah, so many things happened in like 2nd and 3rd grade. So I had this classmate named Karen, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say his name because I really don't care about him anymore. So his name is Karen, right? And kind of starting in the end of 2nd grade, he was pretty like touchy with me. Like he would like hug me a lot, or like put his arm around me, but I didn't think much about it because I thought he was being friendly. And then next year in 3rd grade, in the like 1st quarter, like he did not talk to me, which I didn't really care because I forgot he was a real person. And in the middle of the year, it started to happen because me and him went to like the same like daycare, and like the daycare would pick us up with like a van at the end of the day, you know, and so like in the middle of the year, like it all started when we like sat next to each other, you know. He would put his arm around my waist, put his hand on like my like leg a little bit, but like never like not just like on my leg. or like
Not like this.
no. That'll happen closer to the end of the year, okay? Shush. And like, and the thing is, he was like addicted to Naruto too. Not saying Naruto was a bad anime, but like he was like, it was bad, you know, like the obsession with it was bad. So, okay, let's skip to like the near like the end of the year, like 2 months or 5 months before the end of the year. He started to put his hand on my inner thigh. He was so comfortable with me that he would try to put his like hand like kind of down my pants, but yeah. And since me and him went to the same daycare in the same van, I would sit in the back seat, like the far back in the corner, you know, because like I don't want to take a nap. I'm tired of school. I'm tired. I'm stressful.
Cooked.
You know, exactly. I'm like fried. And
grilled and sizzled.
And he would sit next to me, and he would try to how do I word this? I know how to word it, but I know what he did, but like I know how to word it, but like in a little family friendly way. I want to try.
He tried to touch you.
No, that like wait, like he would try to touch over here, my upper body. He would try to kiss me. He would try to give me hickeys. Oh, I forgot to mention one time. So he had Naruto manga with him, and I used to like watch Naruto too because like it's kind of like my childhood like anime, you know. But like I got tired of it, and then he told. So if you don't know what sexy jutsu is, it's like when Naruto turns into like a naked grown woman. He asked me if I could do sexy jutsu in front of him. Yeah, I said no because I knew what he meant, but like I don't want to be butt naked.
Damn.
In front of him. Anyways, so let's just say one day he tried to rap with the grape. E at the end of it. Grape. Yeah. He had to like grape me, but he didn't. It wasn't in the van of the daycare, like the daycare van, but it was like in the girls' bathroom. He went into the girls' bathroom. Yeah.
Dude,
and
pedophile. I bet he's gonna like kids when he's older.
He probably likes kids. I know. I mean, younger kids, like really, really young. I think he was like a little bit older than me too. So. Yeah, Kyron, if you're watching this, please commit.
Okay.
He also tried to I don't know how to word FINGER me.
Wait, hold on. F-I what?
FINGER. What is this?
Huh.
What is this? What is this body part? Body, like, what is this called?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, I can't spell it out in my head. Okay, so, let me think. Okay, I need to think of something, hold on. Okay, so one time, I think I was crazy. Like, I think I was, like, genuinely going insane.
Like, mentally not okay.
So one time, I was dating Skylar, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't give a shit about censoring names. He can go fuck off. But, he kind of, like, he wanted a break from me while we were dating. Like, he was my boyfriend, right? And I don't think I was mentally okay. Because I think I had separation anxiety and separation issues. And, cause when this happened, I kind of like, I literally felt like I was about to die. Like, I felt like I was gonna curl up into a ball and die.
Pretty please don't.
Because he was like, he wanted a break from me or something. And so, like, he would avoid me the entire lunch break. And I think this was in, like, 6th grade. So he was avoiding me the entire lunch break. And he kind of, like, and so all my other friends, too, they were helping him avoid me.
Dude.
Like, they were keeping, like, me away from him. Like, they're like, he doesn't want to talk to you right now.
Oh, maybe they're, like, trying to help you, like, trying to get over him, maybe?
No, they were trying to help him get a break from me because I was always with him because I had separation anxiety. And so, while I was, so I kind of just gave up after a little bit of trying to talk to him and also trying to push past my friend group. I don't know. But then I started walking around the lunch area thing. And as I was walking around, I kind of I slowly started to go into a breakdown, and I just kind of sat up against a wall and just started having a breakdown. And then Skylar and all my other friends came up to me and they were trying to get Skylar to comfort me. And Skylar was like, I don't know what to do. They're like, hug her. While I was having the breakdown and just sobbing up against the wall. And Skylar was unable to hug me and comfort me for some reason.
Dude, that's kind of messed up.
And then he cheated on me with a Roblox e-girl. I still talk to him.
So, let's fast forward to 4th grade now. Yeah, a good year, no fake friends, besides Avriel. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, we're just naming people.
They deserve to. Well, I'm not saying their address or their full name, because there could be many people named Karen and many people named Avriel. Well, maybe not Avriel, but yeah. Avriel does have a YouTube account. She probably knows. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. So, anyways. So, in 4th grade, at the, end of the year, my dad was abusive as hell. He would, and the thing is, he was, a beer addict. He was an alcoholic, a really, really bad one. And so one time, he was, drunk as hell. I'm pretty sure he tried to grape my mom. And my mom was, not having it. So she ran into the bathroom. And then I'm pretty sure she called the cops. And I was scared. So I ran up into my room and I locked the door. And my dad was, banging on my door. He was like, Mayumi, I know you're in there. AKA my mom. Even though she wasn't. And I started to cry. And I was crying really, really loud, so I knew he would hear me. And then he told me to shut the hell up, and that I'm a SLUT, and a horse without the S. And I started to cry a lot because at that time that's when hypersexually hit me a lot. So and I I was not having a good time because of that. And no, damn it. Okay. And let's just say when the cops came, they took him away, right? And then we started to live at my mom's friend's house. And I was not having the best time there because my mom's friend's daughter was me. She was way younger than me, which is okay, I'm okay, but you don't have to force me to play Barbie with you, and you don't have to threaten me that your dad's a sheriff, because I know your dad's a sheriff. And when I actually kind of vented to her a bit about what my dad was doing, she told her whole freaking friend group, and I literally told her not to. But my friends were on my side, but her friends were on my side when that happened because like, yeah. Besides one of them was like really rude though. Anyways, so then when I was there for like a week, no, not a week, like half a week, like 4 or 5 days, my dad tried to break into my house.
Oh, is that why the window's broken?
Yeah, that's why the window's broken. And then he also kind of broke the fence too a little bit. Yeah, and like during that year, I think I like just got chickens. Oh, it was during 2025. It was like really, really early too. So it was still like summer. No, it was not summer break. I don't know what I'm on, but it was like summer 2024. Yeah, and like yeah, my dad did all that stuff, and then I think my mom had a restraining order on him. So when we got back to the house, like, my mom put like a little plastic thing over the window and we were back. It was so nice to be back to my house because then I could like sleep in my room. But I was always scared that my dad would like, you know. And then sometimes my mom like FaceTime my dad so then he could say hi to me. But I really did not want to see him. You know?
You should tell your mom that you don't want to see your dad.
I don't want him scared because my dad's gonna like kill me.
I know, but like I did that with my mom, and now she's filing over custody.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure your mom would do that too.
I'll do it the next time he tries to beat the hell out of one of us. Okay. And that's all.
So I have one. Okay. So basically, I think where'd it go?
Dig in there.
Anyways, and like so basically, I think this is one time. So my dad was forced to get me a phone because I wouldn't be able to talk to my mom like whatsoever without telling them or discussing with them about what I was gonna say to my mom, which is really weird. And so one day my dad was forced to give me a phone, but I still wasn't allowed to use it. Like I had an hour to use it. I didn't, like all day. I had one singular hour to use it, and everything was heavily restricted. Like I couldn't do shit on there. But play Monopoly Go and text my friends. And even if I texted my friends, my dad would look through my texts.
Dude.
So I couldn't do shit. And I'd look up like I couldn't, like, you know Invader Zim, right? And like GER. I couldn't even look that up on Google.
Bro.
Like, he restricted Google to under 13 years, and I couldn't even look that up. Like, it would be like, oh, you can't look this up.
That's so stupid.
And then, like, I would complain about it to my dad, and my dad would be like, yeah, you can't, like, I don't give a shit. You can't look it up, So, one day, I had it because I was texting my mom. Oh, also, actually, here's a little example of how much I couldn't use that phone, even though it was a court order that I had to use it. This is how much I couldn't use that phone. I got my period at, like, my first period at my dad's house. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna text my mom to let her know that I started my period so she can be aware and get me stuff that I might need because I'm on my period.
Yeah.
And so I go over and I'm like, I talked to my stepmom. I'm like, hey, can I text my mom? And she was like, why? You don't need to text her. The fuck do you know?
Twin, I'm sorry, but like I have my period, and if I don't text my mom right now, this like whole house is gonna be covered in blood.
No.
And not your blood, my blood. Yeah, go on.
Anyways, and so like I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, you don't have to text your mom. Like she doesn't have to know shit. Like she just didn't let me text my mom at all. And so I was like, I want to tell her that that I started my period. And then she was like, why? She doesn't need to know that you're not at her house right now. I did. I was able to text my mom. But anyways, later
Fast
on.
forwarding.
Yeah, fast forward. I was texting my mom on my phone. I stole my phone from the counter because they leave it on the counter, like, basically just to torture us. Like, they, like, leave it on the counter so me and Fiona could look at our tablets and our phones, but we can't use it. And so I stole it from the counter. And since there's a security camera in the living room facing the counter where the tablets are and the stuff,
They found out.
they knew that I stole it. So I was in my room texting my mom about, I don't know what it was about. And Manny runs in there and she tries to grab it out of my hands. And I just start crying because I'm trying to talk to my mom. And she's like, give me your phone, give me your phone, give me your phone. So that was really annoying. Also, another thing that happened, it's not really involving the phones, but it is involving my stepmom, is, hold on, wait, I forgot for a second. Oh, my stepmom, she likes to buy, like, Starbucks drinks and nice like, pastries and stuff. And, like, really good snacks and chips that me and Fiona really like. And she'll leave them, like, in the cupboard or in the fridge until they mold and rot.
Ew.
And she won't drink them. Like, she's just doing that to torment us.
Dude.
So. Oh, also, my dad abandoned me for more than 5 months. And now my mom is filing for abandonment. Like, my dad didn't technically abandon me, but he did leave for 5 months on work, like, to go to work, and now he isn't really talking to me, like, whatsoever.
Okay. So let me think. Because, like, I haven't, like, had, like, a lot of stuff going on in my life, but like they're intense, kind of, you know. Let me think. What is something that traumatized me really bad? I did just say. Oh, this one's kind of funny, but it was before when I knew what a period was. When my dog got her period for the first time, I panicked and I ran to my mom and said, Mom, Luna's dying. Mama, Luna's dying. She's bleeding. I made my mom and dad panic. Well, mostly my mom. And I pointed at my dog's butt because it was bleeding a little bit. And then my mom laughed and said, oh, that's just a period. And I'm like, is a period bad? And then she said no. And then, yeah, that kind of traumatized me because it was like, my dog is bleeding and I don't know what a freaking period is.
Okay, I have one. So one time, I don't know why, but I keep circling back around to the deeper, darker stuff. Basically, my old friend, I'm gonna use their old chosen name, Jasper.
Call them Wall.
No. Jasper. He was my, like, best friend back then, like 4th grade, I think. And I go to his house one day to have a sleepover. I was at his house all of the time, like all the time. And so I went to his house and he's like, so you want to see something? I was like, sure. He shows me corn, like just straight corn.
Yeah, I'm allowed to do that, dude.
He also taught me what self-harm was.
Oh.
And that's how it got bad for me, like when I started doing it.
Oh, speaking of self-harm.
Yeah.
Put that in. So I have this friend, right? And they're in Canada. No, they aren't in Canada. They're in a different country, but I'm not gonna say it. You know. You know them. Well, you don't know, but I talked about them to you. They're, like, so tough. Totally.
Yeah, they're freaky.
Yeah. So
both you guys are freaky together.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna call them Tree because yeah, I wanna protect them. You know, yeah. So I remember that time, like they're kind of venting to me, and they told me that like they self harm and like they failed to commit one time, and I was like, oh my god, that like sucks. Like I was like feeling genuinely bad for her. But the thing is, since now I like kind of learn more about like self harm. Let's just say that a couple like a month or two from that vent, I started to do it. Not because I thought it was cool, but because like it kind of relieved me, you know? Like it kind of like physically calmed me down a bit, I guess. I still kind of have that problem, but I don't have it. Like it's not that bad.
At first, I low-key did it because I thought it was cool and like more for attention.
I used to think it was cool when I was like a little kid.
And then I actually like couldn't stop.
Yeah, it's like addiction. It's like an addiction. I swear, go. If someone says in the freaking comments, but you could just get over an addiction, twin. I would if I could. I want to. I just can't. Okay, go puppy. My bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this a little bit for you. So basically, I kind of like I think hold on, wait, let me think of a good one. Okay, so I need to think of a really good one. Okay, anyways,
You can think of a funny trauma event or like a really scary one or just weird.
Let me think of one. I had one, I just can't remember what it was. So I think I'm gonna hold on, wait, this is gonna take me a minute to think about this. Basically, I think I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm selecting my
select your trauma.
So I think one time hold on, I can't think. Okay, wait, I have a funny one. So that I was on TikTok and this guy texted me. He was like, "Don't you dare call him monkey," but he was black. And he kind of like he was 19, I was 12.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can see where this is going. So he asked me out, even after
Did he know you were younger than him?
I told him I was 12 and he was like, "That's okay."
Oh, you're reminding me of something.
So I told him, "Yeah, sure, I'll date you." And guess what? After that, he was like, "We should meet up."
Oh no.
I blocked and reported that kid on TikTok.
You should have told him that you're in Mexico City.
I should have told him I'm from the hood.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I reported him to TikTok. TikTok told me there was nothing wrong with that chat.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't reach it. Poppy. 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 Thank you, Poppy. Okay, so that reminded me of something that happened on Roblox when I was 10. So I was on Roblox, right? Before like the David Buzuki was a very bad boy. I was playing mic upright, and since I was pretty stupid, I had this Gojo outfit, but like the thing is he was like butt naked. That was honestly funny. And that was when I was still friends with Avery, so like she would also like cosplay the same thing with me. And then there's this one dude named, his username was Yazuki.
David Biazuki.
Yeah, but like his thing was Yazuki. He was in he's Filipino, and at that time he was 27 years old.
27 months old.
Yeah, and like he asked me how old I was, and I lied to him, and I said I was like either 14 or 16, and he asked me if I wanted to date him, and I was gonna prank date him, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, and then I remember like after like 2 months while we were dating, I told him that I was actually 10, and he said that's okay. And he asked me for my phone number or like my Discord, and I said sorry, I don't have Discord anymore, and I don't have a phone number. I mean, no, I did have a phone number, but like parental controls, you know. And he said, what about your like Gmail or something, your email? And then I said, I don't really want to share that with you right now because like, yeah. And he said that's okay. And then one day he was just like offline for like a really long time. I think his account got terminated because a few times I tried like text him on Roblox, and then he would just like not respond, or he would just say that he was busy. But then like when I tried to search him up on my old account again, his account was like I think terminated. And by the way, my old account was the account where I used to be like always on. Got terminated. So like the account that I'm using right now is one of my old accounts. David better not like do that. Okay. There's definitely more trauma from this beautiful thing. But we're too lazy. I heard your tummy rumbling. Are you hungry for my dick? Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.